Welcome to day 6 of the Super Meat Boy PC Countdown. This game is RunMan Race Around the World by Tom Sinnott and Matt Thorson. You might remember the last name, Matt Thorson, from earlier in the week. He did Jumper, which is a fantastic series. And his website is Matt Makes Games. This game can be found on whatareyouvait.info. Basically, it's kind of a platformer thing where you just run. So your goal is to get to the end of each level, smash as many enemies along the way as you can, and don't get slowed down. So to get through enemies and walls and stuff, you hold the zoom button. To bounce off walls, you hold that zoom button and jump. On the keyboard, the zoom button is Z, and the jump button is X. And then as you finish each level, you can replay it and hit G before you do that. Right here, like you see at the bottom, it says Save Ghost, press G, and then you can race that ghost. So you can challenge it later to kind of see how you did. These levels that are bronze, I have bronze medals on. Green ones, I don't have any. Silver is silver. I'll go ahead and jump into one of the bosses here so you can see that. In the boss levels, you kind of are just running away from things. So you can't hit something that reverses you, otherwise you're going to fly backwards into him. So I will hit this really quick. Oh, okay. And I have to die. In the rest of the game, there's no real death mechanic. You can kind of fall, and he just sort of bounces back up from the pit. And you just basically, the only penalty is that you lose time. And since that's sort of what the game is about, it's not good to lose time. And then has several different worlds. I think there's 6 worlds. I don't remember. But yeah, there's several different worlds. Each of them has different stuff. I'll get into the next world in just one second. It's an ice world. Some of the floor panels and stuff are made up of ice, and so you can't change directions on them. You kind of skid, and you can't wall jump off of them because you just slide down them. I think there's another one further in. I'm doing horrible at this. I'll just back out, and we'll go into the next world. This game was made with Game Maker, and the graphics look like they're made with like Microsoft Paint, and it just has a very cool look to it. I don't know if it was actually made with Microsoft Paint. Okay, so here's some of those ice blocks I was talking about. So like when I get on here, you skid more, so you kind of have a little less control of him, kind of as you would imagine on any sort of ice world. Okay, so there I'm doing that jump and I'm not getting any traction to bounce off of it. I imagine that's going to be his main thing in Super Meat Boy, is that RunMan is going to, instead of being able to control his wall jumps as well, he's just going to hit a wall and bounce off of it and bounce off the next ones. And because otherwise it's going to be pretty similar to Meat Boy in that he's really fast and can do some awesome jump stuff. But obviously I don't know that because I'm not Team Meat. Oh. I love how he kind of pops up stuff saying like, sweet, excellent. He should say choice. Choice is like my favorite thing ever. Okay, we'll jump into this one here. This is one where you get a glider, and you can kind of glide along. Let's hope I can get to that before I run out of time here. But like I said earlier, the game is RunMan Race Around the World. You can find it on whatareyouvait.info. And it is a fantastically fun game. Oh. Definitely check back tomorrow to see what game I'm doing on the last day. And then Super Meat Boy PC is out!